Brick Love family, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. In the chill out zone this morning, this Saturday morning, for a little Saturday morning melt here. Welcome, 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 everybody. Eagle Eye Crew, this is me, Dean, Fervent Heat Meltology Inc., bringing you back up in here the way I do, for as long as I can. I hope I don't have any tech issues either. But, most likely will. I'm working on getting a new system or getting one fixed. I've really just worked the hell out of this one for the last couple of years. So, I'm just trying to take care of business and get my tech up a little bit better and stuff. But, that takes time and that takes money. And both of it a little short on. I'm sure you can relate to that, crew. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. Melted Red Brick University, please like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. You can go to the backup channel on Odyssey. Go to Spartan or Die, Spartan on the gram. And you can see everything from, once again, the start to finish, where we're at right now. So I suggest you go in there and do that. If you're new up in here and would like to catch up, that's a great place to do it. Go to the backup channel on Odyssey, Spartan or Die, Spartan on the gram. But welcome, everybody. We got Drake, we got Mr. Beast Fan, we got Red Bricks up in here, Eli up in here, Curtis 47 too, Oxax up in here as well. Brick Love, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're up in here. I'm a little worn out today. I really am. Really tough night for me last night, and a little draggy this morning, as you can probably hear it in the tone of my voice. Kind of like talking through a fog right now, but you know how it goes, crew. You know how it goes. But yeah, Brick Love to one, love to everybody out there coming up in here for the melt, because that's what it's about. And this is what it's about too. And that's what it's about as well. Um, we take a term like
Hi, mate.
this. Hey, brother, good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good luck, good night. I just to let you know you buggered off for a second there, and now I'm going to bugger off again.
Yeah, no, I buggered off so everybody could read what's in front of them.
Oh, let them all read it, mate. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, this is what it's about. And we take a term like that, and once again, how how things are taken and turned and twisted into things that are, you know, um, you take a term like this that used to mean something one way, and now it means something totally different. And it just goes to show you, how manipulated and controlled we all can be towards each other. Um, you know, it's just really quite interesting, man. What will you do for those closest to you out there? Um, the bonds and the friendships that you form with people out there, and the love and respect that we give each other out here. How far is that? How far does that extend for you personally? What will you go through? What would you do for somebody that you care deeply about? Uh, Friend or family, doesn't matter. How far would you go? What would you do? What would you put up with? How strong would you stand for your cunt? For somebody that would stand right next to you and provide you the same love and respect. What would you do? Sometimes it's easier just for a lot of people things become difficult or things become a certain way. Many people just cut anchor, drift off, go their own way when things get too hard or too difficult. When you get to the point where you don't know what else you can do, how far would you extend yourself beyond that for somebody that you deeply love and care about? It's all on your intestinal fortitude of your inner self. What's your how deep your care, love, and respect goes? And we each have our own barometer on that, and that's why I'm still here. Because the deeper love and respect that I have for Spartan Red, his work, and him as a man, an individual, a person, a human being, a brother, and that's what we're about up in here. At least we try to be. We've always been that way. Um, so yeah, I'm glad Laughing Eagle posted that up for all those out there that are new up in here and still trying to figure out what we're about. Well, this is what we're about. We're all just a bunch of these. So for us, that's a term of endearment, as most will take it as a term of disrespect nowadays, because that's how society is. People are. And it takes a lot of strength, personally, um, to stand fast and claim to be somebody's cunt or claim somebody is your cunt. And that's how I feel about Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle. The creator of this platform and the Eagle Eye Crew and the Chill Out Zone and In the Melt with Fervent Heat and everything else that's been posted up on this platform. Everybody that's came up and enjoyed this platform. He created this because he is our top cunt. And he's still proving that now with what he's going through. And for me, being up here with Spartan and doing the work that I've done with him and seeing what he's been through and what he's now going through, and as strong as he is coming back, and dealing with the physical issues and the mental issues and everything else from what he's been going through the last 6-7 months now, and still supporting me through all my little trials and tribulations, my tech problems that I'm trying to work on and trying to get better. But, you know, I got to get out and make it happen for me. I'm the one that makes my change, as we all are. We make our own change. And that's what I'm hoping to do here soon, is upgrade my tech. You know, I've got a little issue here with whatever. I'm trying to get it fixed or get a new one or whatever that, I'm going to be getting that done here. It's just been a long road for me with this little laptop here, giving me the ability to come up here and do this with you all. I'm still here today, and I'll still be here tomorrow. And if I have any tech issues on the way through, well, you know how it is. Melanie Brick Love, honey, good to see you. Gazay, good to see you. Good to see everybody up in here. This is where we come for the melt. The way that Spartan brings it, Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle, and I bring it our way. And we're going to do that here. This is just my little opening dialogue, my little intro, my little entrance into today's stream. And like I said, I'm a bit burnt out. I really am. I'm so tired, very tired. But I'm never too tired to come up and do this because I love to do it, and I love being with all of you. And so thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Spartan will be back. He's around. He's in. He's watching. He's listening. So
I am here.
We'll be seeing him soon.
I will be back in a minute. Of course, and you know why? Mel is in the house. Oh, how you doing?
Oh,
yeah. Kiss, kiss.
We love you, Mel. And sorry, last stream, sweetheart. When I was wrapping up the stream, I caught you in the chat right before I hit the memes. So, darling, I'm sorry I missed you. I love you very much, Mel. You're special. And we're going to get into some melt here, crew. And, Spartan's behind the scenes here. And, if I blink out, well, we've got our top cunt back there. But he's having to take care of some things this first part. He is where he's at. And he's got to go through some few things in the morning or at this time frame. And so, but he'll be back up in here. He's just having to do some things where he's at. But he's listening and still with us. But I'm going to get in. I've been hanging out with Spartan when I get in after work, and the evidence that he's come on to now. When you reach a level in meltology that Spartan has reached, it's more than just the melt. It is. It's more than just the melt. It's about consistently striving to do better, to bring the message better, to the visuals better, the format, the flow of the stream, to bring it better.
Sorry, Dean. Mel starting. Sort her out. How dare you know what's going on, Mel? Please.
She knows.
The sponge bath was this morning. Oh my days. Sorry, Dean. I'm off again.
Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah, see, there's the commitment there. He's still laughing, and you know that's love. So, yeah, man, you know how it is. You know how it is.
Well,
And
listen,
look,
listen. I'm listening to all these wonderful things you're saying, Mr. Dean, and of course, you know you're the man, and I love you very, very much. And I just want to say good day to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Remember that we're all the survivors of the survivors. Remember that. It's very, very important. They try to downplay everything in this world and take away our own greatness. Also, if possible, Dean, I want to do the memes before, and get that some of them out of the way
oh,
before.
brother, anything you want to do, let's do it.
Yeah, well, you just kind of get back to what we're doing, used to doing. As you must know, guys in the chat, I'm having to build up a little bit slowly. My stamina levels are starting to come back. My physicality is starting to come back, and obviously my working brain has never been anything apart from it is what it is. I will always have that. So if we can just get these some of these memes done, because we've got quite a few. Probably we'll finish them off tomorrow. Finally, Mr. B. Mel. Oh my god! I'm so glad she's in because she's
Yes.
a real Trojan. She's a real Trojan. But anyway, you keep talking, Dean. I'm just gonna get the share screen up and started for the memes.
Okay. Right on. Well, you know me, I can talk. And I will, and I do. And I just flow off the top. Mr. Beast fan, Dean is the man. Well, Mr. Beast fan, you the man. You the man. I'm just a man. But everybody out there coming up in here, you the man. You the woman. You the Eagle Eye crew. That's who you are. And you're beautiful.
Tell me when you can see the infinity screen.
Okay. You're up, you're in. Bam, there you go.
I'm laughing as you all know me. Laughing Eagle, always laughing, even though with all this stuff that's happened to me with this stroke, I'm still laughing. And as you can see, you can't unsee it.
No, look at that.
Oh my! Critics say submersible shouldn't have been tested with poorer passengers first. Of course, we had this thing here in where these millionaires died when the submersible wasn't very submersible. Well, the entire planet is going through a collective dark night of the soul, but you've already been there through several. Of course, nothing
Yeah.
scares me, not anymore. I've gone through that already.
Yeah.
When someone writes, it's complicated for their relationship status. This is what I imagine. Oh boy! One lump or two.
Yeah.
I have built up a craft to explore the inside of the active volcanoes. Tickets are 250,000 each.
Yeah.
Little known fact: before the crow bar was invented, crows simply drank at home. Of course, silly crows. What the predator sees after 2 minutes of chasing me, of course, one with me because I like to smoke twice as much.
Yeah.
Madonna, sorry, world tour 2373. There's not much left. There's not much left. When your aunt falls in love with the hotel barman in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, what are you doing, Auntie? What are you doing? When you wake up after a 3-day bender, can't remember nothing, and have a new missus. Oh my days. Give me more. When you just been attacked by a bear, but still have to get your smoothie. Oh, this is it. We just started. I occasionally smoke marijuana every single day.
Yeah.
Well, I have actually, because I had 6 months. I've not had one smoke in 6 months. Now, I said smoke. I haven't smoked, but I have done other things. Oh, me doing shrooms, my cat, whom has summoned the Almighty One. Oh. Man who agrees with the media, universities, corporations, and Hollywood thinks he's part of the resistance. Fucking idiot. Fucking
Yeah.
idiot, these types of people.
Yep.
Hey, Earl, is it true I can get high if I lick your back? That's right. Here you go. Oh, dear. I told my therapist that I see imaginary people. He told me I don't have a therapist. we started as small and not too naughty. But tomorrow is a different day. When I get when I get her at work, but refuse to report it to the safety guy because I know they will drug test me. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
And if you know what that's from, it's very funny.
Oh yeah.
Teaching my kids how I raved in the 90s. Oh, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
When you're in charge of the evidence room.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, my days. Yes, sir. No, sir. Me, if I have a badge for every drunk adventure I've survived.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. There you go, Mel. I wonder what song she was singing that made her cry so much. Mel, what's going on? When they begin, they begin. Oh my days. Let's add another VCA here.
Yeah.
Bob Ross. The legend of is Bob Ross. Oh, I can't believe I ate my own homework.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Scared child asked mother to check under the bed for Madonna. Oh my days. Oh, Mel, eating instruction, open flaps and munch. Oh, I do like a munch. I love a munch. One day you're raving to 90s tunes, the next you sitting back at the edge of your bed like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Kermit. My alarm clock settings in the morning.
Yeah.
6:30, 6:45, 7, 7:15, 7:30. And me on the floor. I'm still not gonna fucking get up.
No.
And that is the memes. I enjoyed those.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, those are good, man. Good to see you back with the memes.
Oh, of course. I told you I'm on the way back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that is part of me. And I know the crew's likes him. And they've been thin on the ground since I've been away. So I hope you enjoy them. It's all for you guys.
Yes.
Whilst I now have to have a little bit of break, I'll leave you in the hands of Mr. One and Mr. Only, Mr. Motoji in boom.
Right on, brother. Right on. Thank you. Yes, memes starting them out, man. We missed them, and now they're back, and brilliant stuff. It's always good to laugh. It is. It is. It is. Well, we've got a lot showing up in here today. We got Drake up in here now. Good morning, Drake. Brick Love, brother. We have who was that? Eli's up in here. Polymer Paul Porno, or don't forget me, Polymer Paul. We didn't forget you, man. There you are. I see you, dude. Brick Love, one love to you and yours, man. Absolutely. And more coming in as I speak. The crew is up in here today. Blessed with some memes by the Meme King. And now we're going to get into some Melt. Balla's Kiss, there you are, brother. Good to see you, man. Absolutely. Right on. Yeah, man, here we go. Let's do this. I need to get into some Melt as quick as I can. And I'm going to put on a little background music real quick. Something to flow with here. We'll see what's up. What do we want? What do we want? We'll see what this sounds like. We'll get this Melt flowing. I hope that's not too loud, and I hope that's comfortable for everybody. If you don't like this one, let me know now, and I can change it real quick. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and screen share.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Screen share and
Mr. Dean, we don't do that one, mate.
Okay, we don't do that one. Do we do that?
Listen, the music is fine.
Not this one.
It's fine. Don't change it. Leave it. It's good. I thought you might put your rock one on because I like that.
I do too. Let's do that. Yeah. Hope it's not too loud. Let's get this melt going and flowing. Brilliant. I'm going to present, bring up my Infinity screen and get this going on. Yeah, I've been hanging out with Spartan after I get off of work, and wow, what a way to end up my night. Get home, decompress, get up in the nest with my brother, and go through some melt. Just some incredible melts, and he'll be bringing some of that today and tomorrow. He's just got to take care of a little bit of stuff, and he'll be back up in here to do that, and we'll break it down. But until then, I got some poppers, I got some stuff, of course. And we'll get into what I got here a bit, and see what's up. There we go. Here comes my screen. Brick Love, One Love, Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. We're here to alter your perception of this deception. And we do that through meltology. We do this through meltology. Here we go, crew. And I pop some here, and I'll get going on here. I'll get them going on here. Yeah, and I'll start it off with this one here. Look, here we got an older pick. It's a little colorized, but older pick, and it just goes to show you mountains are melted buildings, because when do mountains have renditions in them? When do mountains have statues in them? And what's around the statue? What's around the rendition? Well, the melted structure. Once again, the pulverization, the brick ash forming. And you got to look at these people, man. They look like they're, pretty impoverished, really. You can see their clothes. They come upon this right here. What do you think their thought processes were when they saw this? Did they call mountains back then, or did they call them melted buildings? Who knows? How long ago has the thought processes changed on humanity about what we're on in this realm? An older pop, and these are older picks here, and there's numbers on them. They were labeled as far as how many openings or apertures they were counting. I see where they're up to like 105. But yeah, man, again, since when do mountains have windows, apertures, doorways, and stuff? I mean, it's right here in front of us once again. The lines, I mean, you can see it's building. You can see it. Crew, I don't have to break it down for you. You see it. If you're new up in here, doesn't that look strange to you? Doesn't that look a little weird, man? For a mountain? The transitioning in it, again, it throws every other narrative out of the the conversation as far as whether they were carved or whether there was a geological. It's a building, it's a structure. If you got the ability to just throw the nonsense away and you come up with the only logical conclusion, it's a damn structure, man. See, another older pick. Then we see it again: arch, doorway, apertures.
One thing is for sure, Mr. Dean. One thing is for sure.
Yes.
Geology is shit.
Yeah.
They are fucking who's done it of who can make the biggest bullshit and sell it. And these are the ones who have the letters after their names and big bank accounts.
Absolutely. And this is one of their little puppets right here. Older pick, you can tell he's not from that area. He's from wherever he's from, but he was sent there to get the jump on this information right here. To take over the evidence, to catalog it, to start creating false narratives on it. I mean, use your thought processes, man. Those are renditions. Those are chunks of structure shredded apart, disintegrated apart, melted, obviously. And, the background where they were found, it's all structure through there. We know this. And you know what? So do they.
And the thing about it, this has been going on for a long time of subsidy moving the evidence away from us and getting in return we're getting this pumped up load. We are getting the story, his story, their story, not ours.
Yes. Exactly. Some older pops for me this morning. Again, how do they create that stuff, man? How did they go in and do all of that? Because it's all solid. It's all one. It's all fused together. Everything is melted, fused together. How'd they do that? And we're only asking logical questions. We really are. We always have. We're asking very logical questions. And when we say these are melted structures, well, here we go. Look how much we all agree that that's damn building. It's not any other the narratives and all of that. We know what it is. Sorry about that. Just a second. We know what it is, and you look how much logistics. If you retrace that melt back, how most of the structure is gone. We only see the cooked out, fried, melted internals, expansion, just setting in itself right there. That's a small area, but look at the size. Look at all the brick. Look at all the construction in that. What kind of logistics would have put that together? Here's some that I popped. I posted on the page. You can get into the page and look at them. And this is an aerial view of this, and it's a resort. It's a vacation spot now for everybody. But we're looking down on a melt right here. We're looking down on a melted structure, a massive melted structure. And if you don't think that we are, then please, with sugar on it, explain that. That's underneath it. It's all construction. It's all structure. And when we get into it, and if you're a meltologist, you can really start getting a grip at what we're looking at here. Because what are these? Under the water. Brother, just a second. I'm here, just a second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, we have apertures down in here. We have levels down in here. Color differentials down in here. Look at the this right here, where my center pick. Look at this band that goes all the way through this pick. See it? Look at what we got in each one. Aperture, big one right here. Look, we come over here. We got melt between. We got another aperture right here. We got another spot here linking all of them. I would say massive columns at one time. Another aperture. Same thing all the way across. Internals. Another aperture. All the way across. Apertures. See? All these right here. All the way across the pick. So how is this geology? How is that sedimentary layers? How is that anything other than meltology? Look at the viscosity over here. Look how hot this was. We can see the shell of a wall right here. Look. Right here. Coming off, top of the pick. See? Coming down where my cursor is. Following it down. And it cuts all the way through right here. Sinking down into the melt right there. Little close-up of it right in here. Very cooked out. I mean, look how white that is. Look how cooked out that is. And again, this is a spot for people to come on vacation and they enjoy the beautiful blue water against the backdrop of the melt. And then underneath right here, we have structure, man. We got building. All of it in the melt flow. All of it was in flux. Look at the expansion right over here. Once again, we've seen this so many times before. Balloon rocking out. Just like marshmallows in a microwave, man. Settling down and flowing into the melt. leaving these formations right here, trapping the water. Where does this water come from? That's fresh water. It's coming from inside and it's flowing out and it's filling these up. This is Pamukkale. Spartans showed this before, this area before. Some others have as well. And it's a very intriguing place, man. It really is. And you can research it. You can go and find it. If you're wondering where it's at, well, there it is. Now that you know where it is, please explain it. Because that's one of the most commonly asked questions that we get is, where's this at? Where's that at? Well, our reply is it's everywhere. That's where it is. It's everywhere. But if you need to know, well, there it is. Now go research it. And while you're at it, step out your back door and start looking around. You can research that too, because you're on the same thing. Everything is the melt. Everywhere is the melt. See? All cooked out. Look how cooked out that is. And look at the internals. Look at the apertures. Look at all that back in there. Was that carved as well? If your response to everything that we're showing, oh, that was carved, or that's just ancient, that's just old, well, we really suggest that you scratch your critical thinking a bit and start challenging yourself, because what you're coming up with is absolutely ridiculous as far as how these things have appeared. Just popping in on some of the close-ups in it once again, showing its building, its structure, man. It's all right there in front of us. Pancaking down, internal walls, sinking down on each other, smashing together, flowing around. The action and the flow of the melt. You can see it, man. Expanded out here. Flowing around, sinking down, hitting another spot, flowing around. It's all structure, every bit of it. And then this piece over here, obviously, look. Up top here, we got the expansion. You can see it right here. It's getting into apertures and stuff over here. But then right below it, look what happened, man. Expanded, sinking down. Buoyancy and density. Once again, we keep saying the same thing, because that's what the evidence shows. It's all the same. It's all the same. From the inside to the outside, it's all the same. The melt is consistent throughout this whole realm. See? That's another downward shot of where we were just looking. The sinking down, twisting, turning of these things, leaving this to become a tourist trap. Because that's what we see everything now is. Everything's for our entertainment. Everything's for our comfortability. Doesn't matter looking at the melted buildings. We're not going to even recognize that. We're just going to recognize what we want to recognize. And this is too much for most. It really is. for many of us out there, for humanity, this evidence is too much. It's too much for them to think about. It's too much for them to think about. Just popping through a couple of quick ones here. I'll get back to those. Hanging out with Spartan the other night. You blow my mind, brother, with these kind of evidence. And I use this one right here for the thumbnail today because it's a brilliant pop. It really is. You know, it's supposedly out there in the desert somewhere. I mean, look at this. And this is Spartan Red's work right here. This is him blowing my mind the other night after I come in from work. And how do you come to a conclusion as to what that is if not meltology? We're looking at the shell in some spots. These flat spots here with the ghosting in them. And the expansion coming off the whole thing. And just the look and shape of it screams meltology. Because that's exactly what happened here. And if you're new up in here, and you might be asking the question, well, if that's the building, where's the rest of it? Well, everything around it is the rest of it. What you call sand, we call brick ash. Because that's what it is. How do you think all this sand formed? It's through the destruction and the disintegration of these massive structures, man. These massive buildings. Buildings, structures, tomato. It's not fucking geology. That's my point. It is not geology. See? Geology doesn't do this. Once again, if we're going to beat the shit out of the dead horse, well, let's just kick the fuck out of it. The dead horse named geology. Because when does nature do that? When does nature create this? If you're new up in here, when does it do it? Ask yourself. Really, I'm asking you right now. If you're not commenting, you're out there couch locked in watching us. Okay. Crawl inside your psyche, your head, and ask yourself, is this Mother Nature? Was this created out of the Big Bang? Was this created out of nothing, as we're told to believe? Was this created out of nothing? Big aperture, obviously. Filled out, we can see it. Internal matter, the internals of the structure, expanded from the bottom up, inside out. There it is right there. There it is right there, changing the shape and the appearance of everything. Look at the apertures going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More up top. Blocks in it. You can see the ghosting in it. You can see how it's popping out at us from the expansion. It's not all flat and pristine and pretty like it should be. No, it looks like this. Why? Why? Why does this look like this? Older pics here. And I like these older pics because they give us a snapshot of what this place looked like before the controllers came in, before anybody pissed on it and claimed it for theirs, put a cross on it, put a secret society fucking symbol on it and claiming it, you know? And that's what has happened. That is what it has happened. This old world, this destroyed, melted world, has been pissed on like a dog walking up and claiming your pants, hiking its leg and taking a leak. That's exactly what the controller's done. That's exactly what religion has done. That's exactly what all these false narratives, geology, they've hijacked everything. Do we get it yet? They've hijacked everything, man. They've put their spin on it. They've cast their spell upon it. And they've taught you to believe their narratives. They've taught you to believe you're looking at a mountain. They've taught you to become lazy in your own thought processes. To dismiss what you're seeing and take what you're seeing and automatically just fit it into whatever they're telling you it is. Well, fuck it. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? We're seeing mountains here, right? That's what they're telling us. We're seeing mountains here. And this is just geological decay and all this, or somebody carved this or that. Don't pay attention to the evidence, and don't you dare even ask questions. Don't do it. Don't do it. You dare not ask any questions as to what is this or what is that anymore. You're being told what it is, and God damn it, you best just accept it, right? Look at today. Look at today. You can go out there and call somebody, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. I'm not, or good morning, miss, or lady, or man, or, that's even not allowed anymore. We're not even allowed to look at somebody and address them for what they are. Now we have to address them on how they feel what they are. See, that's where they've taken us now. They've gotten everybody so damn indoctrinated to not ask questions, to not look at anything, just blindly follow and accept what you're being told. And God damn it, you better conform. You better conform. You better conform, because if you don't, now you're a hater. Now you're labeled as something. You don't walk with, you don't follow the line. You're not towing the line. You're daring to step outside your thought processes and to ask questions. That's verboten anymore. That's not allowed anymore. And they went through and cataloged them, and they know. And these are the controllers. These are these older pics snapped by these controllers, and they're even numbering them. They're even numbering the apertures there. See up to 121 now in this pic right here. So why are they numbering those things if they're just natural formations in a mountain? Yeah? Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. These are all natural. Mother Nature did this. We see these apertures, and we also see the lines going across. The brick lines, the structure lines, the melt, the stacking. In the foreground, right here, center pick. Look how this chunk is just sank down into the melt. It's in the melt flow, and it's actually kicked back and coming forward. See? It's expanding out, sinking down into itself right there. That's structure, that's building. See, there's windows. There's doorways, there's arches, there's apertures. There's lines, there's blocks. You can see how it's settling down into itself. Look, it's right there. the disintegration, the destruction, the pulverization, the expansion of these structures, subjected to a very, very, I mean, Spartan and I were talking last night, man. And, when we look at this evidence, crew, when we look at this evidence, we say X factor event. And we know what that entails as far as, describing the melt. But when you get into this evidence, and we've seen it so much, the color differentials, the crystallization of these structures, man, calling it a heat energy, well, that's obvious. But this kind of energy, something happened to this realm. Something happened to this realm to where we had these pristine structures of immense size realm wide. What did it look like? Well, we can only get a glimpse through the melt. We've only been showing fractions of the melt for years now, describing the melt. But to think about when this event happened and what it looked like when it happened, what happened to this realm? Because the heat energy that we're talking about, and Spartan will follow this up later with some of his evidence, as you'll see. What happened to this realm is more than paradigm shifting. It takes you, you think of what exactly is a paradigm shift? Well, you're looking at the X factor event, but really when you get down to it, we see the destruction and the evidence, the aftermath out of it. But the event itself, what did it do? Because we see in a lot of this evidence, it's like it's been X-rayed, man. And a lot of this crystallization, in fact, all this crystallization, we've seen brick crystallized in structure. We've seen rendition crystallized in the structure. We've seen apertures crystallized and ghosted into the structure. So what happened to this realm to where you can take a building, a part of a building, something that something that was made, and to hit it with something to where it changed the state of matter to a point where it destroyed, pulverized part of the structure, at the same time crystallized it and snapshotted the features in it in an instant. In an instant. It's like, if anybody can remember those old cameras, you remember those old cameras where you had the thing on top and every time you took a picture there was a bright flash? You remember those? All those old cameras, you had you push the button and there was a bright flash. Well, that's kind of like the same thing that goes through my mind as far as this X Factor event happening. There was an event that just changed this realm from its constructed state into what we see right here. We've seen through the evidence how fast this event was, how quick it happened. And a lot of this evidence, what we're looking at is the aftermath of the heat signature flow. Because this whole realm was hit at the same time with the same event. The evidence has proven that. Spartan has shown that and said that from the start. This is a one event that just changed everything. And not only everything, but everyone. We are the survivors of the survivors. All of us are. No matter what hat you're wearing, we're all survivors of the survivors. Some of them just decided to become the controllers. The narrative writers. The ones telling you that you're too stupid to see what this is, so they're going to tell you what it is. They don't want you asking questions like, what the fuck is that? No. Just call it ancient. There you go. See, and he figured out it's ancient because he's got his little measuring stick right there. He figured it out with his little measuring stick right there. When it's quite simple what happened. This place got fucked up. That's what happened. And it wasn't due by any kinetic war. No one people invading another people with fucking with horses and fire. Okay, because fire, combustible fuel energy, heat energy did not do this. And I'm going to click through. I'm going to go down. Hold on a minute. Let me do something. I want to get into those later with Spartan. Those are some that I snapped the other night because I was just enthralled by looking into them. I'm going to go into a different file here, and we'll get into a different part of the melt. And hopefully I can hang on long enough to do this because I love doing this. And I love you, crew. Just a second. Mesa Melt in the nest. Brick Love, brother. Towers to the dome. Absolutely, man. Good to see you, Mesa Melt. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Beast fan, Curtis 47, Ballas Kiss, Melanie Moran, all of you out there. Eli Buchanan. Jerry Albert. Brick Love, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we got some. I'm going to get into some of these right here, and we'll take a look at what we got and what I've seen. Bringing the melt my way as you bring the melt your way. Yeah, these we covered with Spartan. If you haven't seen these before, well, there you go. Again, man, nothing to do with geology other than the fake narratives, the bullshit. You know, it's all about the melt. It's all about bringing evidence the way we bring evidence. As dirty as it is sometimes, we bring it. And just trying to show people and wake people up, man. Just trying to show and wake people up. And it's daunting. It really is. Ghosted apertures, columns, all of it, internals. We see it. Lines cutting all the way through. Separation line here. And we get into pics like this. And I jump around because it's easy. Anywhere you go in this realm, when you just start taking outside pics, you see any so-called rock formations popping up. You're looking at meltology. You're looking at meltology. Even inside of things like this, we see these. Were they carved? Could have been. Are they in the melt? Sure are. Are they fused to the structures around it? Sure are. Absolutely are. And why would you carve such a thing anyway if you could? What are you going to do? Again, we're inside of a structure. We're inside of a building, looking at renditions inside the building. We fly high over the melt. We dive down under the floodwaters looking at the melt. We go down inside of the structures, inside of them, and we show you it's the same thing. Look. Why is that there? And how does it look like that? Why does it look like that? What purpose does that have? How did this get created? Look at the texture on this in here. That's not natural. That's not natural rock, as they say. Everything is disintegrated out, melted, X-factored structure. Everything. Everything. Get the metal work coming out of that right there. It's all refurbished. All this metal work is in the melt. It's part of the melt. So yeah, there was much attached to the inside and out of these structures. It's obvious. We're showing it. Look in the back right here. How did they come in and do this? Look at the size of this. Just look at the size of this in here. How did they come in and do that? How did they make the arch? How did they put the metal melted into the arch? How did they build all this shit in the back into the arch, into another arch with the same kind of features back there? It's all melted structure. It's all melted structure. And if you think they built it, what'd they do? Go and clear everything out and then come in and place this here like that? Is that what they did? What did they do? Mine in here and then create it to look like that? Look at those blocks. Look at the transitioning in that. Look how it blends in with the back wall. It's all attached, man. Look at the texture again. Look at the texture. Look at your color differentials. It's all transitioned together. It's all melted together. This is what we try to do. We try to show people this kind of evidence. What we're trying to do is spark your critical thinking abilities, man. We really are. This feature here, look, man. How did they create this back in the 1700s? How did they do that? What did they do? Clear everything around on the outside, then come in and lay this, build this? Is that what they did? Come on, we got to get smart. We got to start asking questions, man. Because look, when we say these are red brick structures, red brick is the medium. Spartan has said this. Laughing Eagle has said this many times. Red brick is the medium. How would they do that? How'd they do this? Still got water pouring in from above right here. In the melt. Why is this here? What's that? Texture once again. Look at the blocking that happened. Look at the heat striations in here. See? It's all brick. See? This is even fused in. Look. Metal. Brick. Obviously structure. Obviously some part of a tech. Whether it be hydraulic or whatever this was used for before the melt, it's now in this condition. We have so many out there, diving into these things, going and exploring these things, and they're walking around and they're so amazed, rightfully so. It's amazing. But what's more amazing is how they're not able to comprehend what they're looking at. And asking questions. What happened to this right here? Isn't that a track? Doesn't that look like a railroad track? It is. Look. It's right there. And it goes right to here. Why? We can see another one embedded in the melt over here. A piping, something coming right through here, right into the melt. Look how it's fused into the melt. Look how the metal's turning green over here. The heat signature. Look, it's all right here. How did they do that? How did they place all this in here with it being melted into the rock, the brick, the structure? How did they do that? Did they come in with a big melt machine? How did they do that? Logistics again. How did they build that? What were these things for? Obviously, transportation hubs, whether it be transportation of supplies or people, or both. They're going to tell us that miners back in the 1800s came in and carved this out and put all this up in here. Well, what'd they do? Melt it in there too? Again, man, it's right there. What'd they do? Carry in these huge fucking metal beams and lift them up and place them there? Is that what they did? Well, how and why? Because this gives no structural support. This piece here, how they put this in to keep the roof up? Is that what we're being told? Well, it's melted in right there. It doesn't have a base for the support. The base is the structure it's melted into. That's why this piece is going across here. That's why all this stuff is embedded into it. It's been melted along with it, man. Look what it did up top. Again, how'd they do this? There's an I-beam right there. That's a metal I-beam right there. That thing weighed tons. These things are very heavy. Why is it melted in to the structure behind it? And what's up with the structure behind it? Look at it. Look at this. How'd they do that, man? Look at the expansion. When you look through the beams, you can see, again, structure in the melt, apertures in the melt, brick block in the melt, right there, right there. What's going on with this metal work right there? Why does it look like that? And there's all kinds of ways of getting into the melt. The melt is very vast, very wide, very deep, very high. And they're telling us they put this netting up here so it'll stop the collapse. They don't want shit falling down. Well, it looks like it already fell down to me. And why is it blended in with the melt? This netting, whatever this is heat damaged. All of this is heat damaged, man. All of this is particular to the melt. As you can tell, it's blended in with the structure, man. Got hanging right here. Here's a piece right here that's holding the netting up. And blended in with the melt. So what's going on with all of this stuff? What's this? Old chunk of machinery. Whatever this was used for, it's right there. Why does it look like it does? Because everything got hit in this X Factor event. Everything that it was attached to, everything that was inside of it, everything. Everything. This was a track. Again, internals. And we've seen this so many times in these so-called caves and these so-called mines and all of this stuff. Why and how? Why and how? Why are you going to put a huge, I mean, just think how much these gates weigh. Look at the size of these gates. How'd they put them in there? If they were mining this, all right, if you want to go with that narrative there, that this right here was mined, a bunch of fuckers come in with picks and donkeys and horses and wagons and whatever, and built this and drug all these massive fucking gates right here, these metal massive gates that weigh tons, I'm sure. How'd they put them there? How did they do that? How did they do that? How did they blend them in right here? How did they do this right here? Look. Come on, man. Let's ask ourselves some fucking tough questions here. How did they do that? Look at the brickwork. Look at the block work. Look at the construction around the gate. Red brick right there. Expansion, heat damaged once again. Fused together. How'd they shove these pipes through there? How'd they do that? Why is this one capped off and melted out? What is the texture on these? These are heat damaged, man. Look at the metal. The texturing on the metal. How'd they fuse that together? What's this piece down here? What was this for? Why does it look like it does? Some piece of tech coming up here. Melted into the structure right there. Fused. It's fused into the structure right there. This event wasn't that long ago. This event was not that long ago. Look at the aperture over here. What's all this fused into the side of the melt? Oh, fervent, that's just old stuff. They come in and they were mining or whatever. They put all that up in there, and nothing to see here. That's just collapsed old mining or whatever. Well, if that's the case, how the fuck did they blend it right in here with the melt? Why is this piece of tech right here transitioned right into the expanded melt? How'd they do that? It's right there. How'd they do that, man? If they put this in there, what kind of technology do they have where they melted it into the side of the fucking structure right there? They took the metal and they melted it into the fucking rock, if you want to call it rock. They melted it right into the rock. How? How? How did they come in and build this feature up top here with a ceiling with an arch going across there that's melted? It's scorched. You can see the heat damage in it. It's all melted, fused together. How'd they do that? How did they do that? It's called refurbishing. It's called Freemasonry. That's right. How'd they do that, man? Look at how much metal is right there. How much do you think these metal beams right here weighed? Again, how much they weighed? A lot. And why are they fused into the material above it? Why are they melted into the material above it right there? Right there. How'd they do that? Inside of a melted structure. Well, fervent, well, Dean, they come in and they mined this. Can't you tell this is wood? Can't you tell, Dean, that these are support pieces right here? Can't you tell? Well, it explains it all. Oh, they just busted us. They just busted us out. The miners came in. This isn't meltology. This is just old 1800 stuff. They come in and they put all this shoring up here. They put all this up here to where the building wouldn't, or the top wouldn't collapse down on the poor miners. If that's the case, then what the fuck is this? Did they build that too? Because it's right there. Or are we not supposed to ask questions about that? Huh? Why is all this piping right here lead all the way back in here and fused into this back here? Melted and fused into this back here. Why and how? What is all this shit back here? How'd they do that, man? Look at the texture of this beam. Look at that thing dripping. Look at the brickwork above it. What happened to the brick? Why is there block? Why is there expanded balloon rock here? Why is there another block fused in over this way? Since when do you lay brick block that looks like this? Internals, man. Massive internals. Again, how'd they do this? It's fused into the block behind it. It's obviously a building. It's obviously a damn structure. Because when do mountains have fucking gates inside of them? Tracks laid down in them. Melted into everything around it. Just asking, man. Just asking. Yeah, Eli, what come first, the chicken or the egg, man? At first, your eyes tell you, oh, that's just a cave. And then your eyes say, well, oh my God, what are these? How are they melted into the damn rock? I mean, what? How did they do that, man? Look, it's right there. And if you know, we're trying to get you to wake up to understand that these are buildings and they're not mountains. And we can show you the piping. We can show you all this metalwork fused in, and we can even go as far as showing you the damn brick block in it. But no matter how hard we try, how much we show, most don't see it. Most don't get it. It's too much for most. What they do, blast their way through this, and then blast on the right side, and then blast on the left side, and then lay their tracks and bring in their carts and their workers. Is that what they did here? Is that what they did here? They come into the side of this mountain, blasted a huge fucking hole in here, and then got so far in to where they decided to blast a hole to the right, and they decided to blast a hole to the left, and then lay these tracks. That's what we're told to believe. That's what we're told to believe. Then what's that? because that's automatically where our mind's going to take us through our indoctrination. We see tracks, we see it's, arch shape here. We go back to this one over here, and we can see there's another beam or something coming up into here. We got more expansion coming off over into here. We got more tech added and expanded up into there. But we're supposed to believe that this was just a natural feature, and man came in and blasted through here and laid this here. Or was this already here as part of a building, a structure with accesses through it, with transportation devices running through for whoever, cargo, people, whatever? It's not natural, it's man-made. This is the internals of a structure. And what we're seeing right here is the tracks of these that were laid in these structures. They went up with the melt. They went up with the melt. And I can say that because what's going on right here? Look, the track comes. See, we're on the track. We're going to follow the track. Look at the track. What's going on right here? Right there. Why does the track melt into the material underneath it? With structure down below, right angle aperture right below it here. The track ends right here, melted. Look, stops. Again, looking down or looking into this huge underground. Okay, they're going to say this is underground. This is in a mountain. This is in a mountain. Look at the size of this thing. And look at the people here. Can we agree that this is not a natural thing right here? This is not erosion. Obviously, we all agree that this is not natural. This is made. This is construct. Look at the fucking size of it. Let alone the internals. Look at the outside here, man. Look how big that is. Look how big that is. How did they build that? How did they build that? How did they build these huge fucking dams, which we've shown before, that look just like this right here? How did they logistically do that? What'd they do? Clear everything out, then come in and built all this up inside? Really? Really? And they melted it together right there. Look at your heat damage on this stuff, man. But we're supposed to just gloss over it and move on and take whatever they say is at face value, man. Some poppers I've showed before, just going through some quickies here. Again, if you haven't seen this before, what is that? Is that a giant Titan comb? Is that what that is? What's going on with the foreground of the pick? Why does it look like that? It's features like this that make you, scratch your head and grit your teeth a little bit when they start calling it natural geological formation. Older pick. Photo shoot right here. Stage little popper right here. And we're supposed to believe that these guys built this. This is part of their mining operation, and they came in and they built this. Oh, really? This is an old pick. This is an 1800 pick, early 1900 pick right here. How did they build everything above it? Logistics once again, man. How the fuck they do that? You can see where it's blended in the melt. You look at the grid pattern that makes up that damn thing right there, and you can see it's transitioned into itself right here. Look. See it? Look at the melt in that, man. How'd they build that? How'd they do this? It's fused and melted into it, man. It really is. It's right there. Why is this dripping right here? Hanging down. It's like it just melted, dripping right there. Everything over here fused into it. Look, once again. Everything's on the melt. Do we get it yet? All of our infrastructure is on the melt. All of our highways are on the melt. All of our roads are on the melt. All of your houses and buildings, commercial and private, are foundationed on the melt. We live on a melted circuit board, and everything that we enjoy up above is refurbished, man. And I like these pics right here because they show us. Now, yeah, they can get in with their dozers and they can create all this and that. But what they can't do is hide the foundations of what they're building on right here. And you see it everywhere. Everywhere. Anywhere you go, you travel down your highways and you just look at these so-called rock walls going up. How is there support beams for all this infrastructure blended in with the melt? This is the foundation for the melt. Meltology is the foundation for truth. Undulation of the ground. We don't see it. There's plants, there's trees, there's this and that as we're going through our overpasses or underpasses. All of this landscaping around, it's all on the melt. See? It's all on the melt. Even features like this here. Oh, that's just for drainage. They put that there for drainage. Well, if they put that there for drainage, why is it melted? Why is it melted in and then goes under the road right there? Why is there expansion coming out in this arch feature right here? Why? Why? How? Once again, everything's foundationed on the melt. We can see right here how they're building this road to come around and loop right up in here and connect here for a shoot off. People drone this way, they can just branch off and go around this circle right here and come back and go down this way. Okay. It's foundationed on the melt. right there. Yeah, Spartan and I have been hanging out, man. I've been grabbing some poppers, breaking down the melt with Spartan. When you reach the level of Spartan Red and you're going through evidence, man, you're in for a ride. You are in for a ride. Just coming back out to read some chats, hang with the crew for a second. Give me a second. We'll get into some more. Just hang on. I just want to read some chat, give out some brick love. Just a second here. Okay, here we go. Pants on the ground. There you are. Ballast Kiss up in here. Our Melted Reality, Mark. There you are. Good to see you, Mark. Curtis 47. Melanie Moran. Gaz A. Eli Buchanan. Zap Zap. Home Bliss. There you are. Brick Love, darling. Mr. Beast fan, you're welcome, brother. Thank you for being here. Yeah, newcomers, much love. Absolutely. You know, we're getting a lot of new people in, checking us out, and that's what we're about. And yeah, we get some knuckleheads coming up in, bringing whatever, their thought processes are on whatever their thought processes are on, and we just show them the melt. We got Jerry Albert up in here. Jerry, good to see you. So we started out a long time ago in this melted message. And, I'm here because I stumbled upon a dude way back in the day, as we all have, showing meltology and hanging out with another cat that saw it too. And we all know the story. We all know who we're talking about here. We're talking about Jerry DeCamp and When the Buildings Cried. And everybody knows the documentary. When Spartan first started Melted Red Brick University, and before I even come up in here, some of you saltier ones, Mark, James, Jen, many of you others, you know the same thing. You know the same story. Okay. The evidence that turned me on more and got me more involved was from Spartan Red. As many of you all went through too, you saw Spartan's work in the documentary. We heard Jen, the narrator, breaking it down in the documentary. And when we had Jerry, you remember Jerry? Jerry, if you're out there watching, man, Brick Love, one love to you, dude. And look where meltology has came. Look how far we've come. It's not how far Jerry's came. It's not how far Spartans came. It's not how far I've came. It's not how far anybody else has come. It's how far we have all come together with this. And anything you do, you come full circle after a while. Anything you get into, you put your heart and soul into, you put your time, money, your blood, sweat, and tears, if you will, into it. And you keep persisting at it. You grow. And with growth comes pain and change. And if you're going to go even further, then you got to just accept that experience and grow off of it. And that's what we've done. All of us together, man. New ones coming up here, just getting introduced to us. That's what we're about. You saltier ones out there still hanging in with Meltology, still following all of us Meltologists, still showing the brick love. We've all changed together, and here we are. Still. With all the love that we can muster towards each other, and through all the disagreements that we've had with each other, here we are. Still. Because that's what the evidence does, man. That's what the evidence does. No matter what our personal thought processes are towards each other, we all come together with Meltology because that is what it's about, man. That is what it's about. Going to present a little bit more, get into some stuff. Really looking forward to Spartan coming back in because I know what he's got coming. I know what Spartan's got coming, at least some of it. And I'm really excited for his presentation today and tomorrow, hopefully, because, you know, we're talking Spartan Red, we're talking Meltology. You're talking Meltology, you're talking Spartan Red. And I just want to bring up, and Spartan's going to be bringing up his evidence, but I wanted to just kind of, and we'll probably see him again, this evidence. But some of these just so that took my breath away, and I popped them to study them, and I did, and I have, and I am. But I'm going to bring up a couple because the level of eye the Spartan has for this is just incredible. Some things most would just pass over. Just pass over. And here's Spartan blowing my mind, as you can tell, he's laughing because of the look on my face. But here we are on a river somewhere out there in the melt. And we have this feature right here. Now, for most, it's just a cliff wall alongside of a river somewhere. But for people that have a critical thinking ability to them, that have a thought process, it becomes more than that very fast. And we look at this feature right here. And we evaluate it. And we see our X factor signatures throughout it. Look at that. Look at that. I value our time together when I come in from work, and I get a hold of my brother here, and he takes me. He takes me on the journey that he went through for the day, and this one right here. I mean, look at this, crew. Look at that. Most won't see it, okay? Most people do not get it. You do, though, crew, because you see what I see. You see what I see. Just scanning some chat, crew. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that. That's goddamn. Looks like a huge column lymph. What's left of it. Look. Look at that. Look how massive that is. Just sitting out here in the water, dude. Look, it's in the flow of the river. And it's structure because look back in here. Look, man. It's all structure. It's all building. See? Again, man, it's just a paradigm shifting when you understand meltology, when you comprehend meltology. It's pics like this that just, if you didn't think of it, believe in it, or know about it then, you certainly should start getting a picture of it now with all the evidence that we've been through, with everything that we've been through, and we're still bringing the melt. Spartan is still showing stuff like this here. Just a second, crew. I'm going to do something here. Now, I'm going to come center. And I'm waiting on Spartan. Spartan's still in the back there somewhere doing what he's got to do. But I want to do something here. And I've been debating on whether to do this or not. Because I don't know what will happen. But many of you got a lot to say. And I want to give you that chance. So there you go. It's right there. Just put it in. So if you want to talk with me, come on up, give Spartan some brick love. Please remember, be kind and respectful. And that's what I do this for. Not only Meltology is for everybody out there that I've become to know for the last few years here and become close with. And if you got the ability, there's the link. So I'll listen for the ding, see who comes in, and anybody grab it. Now, like I said, again, you come up here and you want to give some brick love and all of that, and we can talk a bit. We can do that. But if you want to grab that link and come up and be a problem, then you won't be here long. So there's the link right there. Just put it up in the chat. At least I thought I did. Just a second. It was, oh, there it is up there under Spartan Red. There's the link right there. So if you want to grab it, grab it. If you want to come up in and hang out with me, Fervent Heat Meltology Inc. Dino, if you want. Dimebag, if you want. I don't give a fuck. It's just me, Dean. That's it. Drake, there you are, brother. Mr. Beast fan's hair is a long, knotted mess. Yeah. You're in the chill out zone with Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle, the Mean King, 007 Dread, the Ruthless Chiller, and me. So there's the link. If you want to grab it, grab it. Because I'm going to go back in and pop through some more melt. As long as I can. Yeah, man, I've been working the hell out of this laptop for the last 2.5 years now with Meltology. And it's really, really done its work. And it's needing a little repair in some way. I'm looking at upgrading not only my tech, but I'm looking at upgrading my life. I'm looking at upgrading my life because now I've come full circle. And what do I mean by that? Well, I've come full circle getting into Meltology with this tech. And out of everything I've done with this little laptop of mine, it's getting a little worn out. And I am too. I've been coming up in here as strong as I possibly have for a while now. Bringing Meltology along with my brother here for everybody And I'm finding myself finding myself ready to upgrade my tech in my life. I'm now in a position now to where I'm at is now mine. There's nobody else here. Um, I have all the peace and serenity that I need now. And now just trying to find a way to better my position, my environment around me. And, it's strange for me. I'm not used to it. I've been a rolling stone for a long time, if you will. I've really never been in any one spot for more than 2 or 3 years, ever. I'm always moving on for some reason. And I'm now in a position to where of settling down, if you will. I'm wanting to create my studio here a lot more, better myself, and I need to give myself time to do it. Not so much. I mean, physically and mentally, time to do it. So I'm going to keep on keeping on, but I find myself in a position where I have to upgrade my tech. I've got to do something to where I either fix my tech or get new tech. And that means that I've got to work to do that. And that takes a lot of time, as we all know. Look at this structure right here. Look at the structure right there, man. And it is structure. Look up top, damn it. It's a building. I've got to give myself time to do it and give myself the resources to create it. And that takes money, that takes effort on my part. And I've been beating myself to death working my whole life. It's nothing new to me. Look at the shell of this shit right here. Look at that. We've still got the shell right here scorching. And then we got the destruction, pulverization of everything behind it, around it, under it, over it. And you can see how it's leaning. Buoyancy and density is taking over and it's just kinking and pancaking down, disintegrating out, leaving pieces still hanging on that are identifiable along the structure here. Arch, apertures. And the same for this right here, sinking down into itself, disintegrating out, the state of matter changing, the shape, the size, and the definition of everything. So soon here, I'm thinking about taking this little tippy-tappy device of mine and turning it into somebody that knows more about it than me. As far as what it needs, whether it be a new battery or whatever it takes to get my tech to where it's better suited for what I'm doing. So I might be taking a little hiatus. I'm not sure yet. As far as doing this right here with you until I can get my tech up and running a lot better. Because there's nothing more aggravating to me than trying to come up and do this and having me blink out all the damn time. And it's been consistent since I've been up in here. It's been a struggle. It really has. For anybody that's been here with me from the get-go, Mark, you know, Mezamelt, James, you know, you were up here with me, and Spartan, and all the struggles that I went through, not only with my tech, but with my family at the time, and the difficulties that I went through with that. I fought through it to get up in here and do this, because I know the importance of this. I feel it. I do. The passion is in me very, very strong, as well as you too, crew. But even with the difficulties of what I went through with my family, and even through the difficulties of dealing with this tech, and getting to learn it and deal with the problems with it, and all of that. And not only that, social media. I never got into social media. I told everybody this before. I wasn't really into it, man. I didn't really have anybody or anything to say. It just wasn't my style. I'm kind of a loner. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not used to being comfortable in front of people and talking. I used to do that as an occupation. I've been in front of hundreds of people at the same time teaching a subject. So I don't have any problems doing this, communicating. But I never really got into it as far as the social media part of it. And, reaching out to people, talking with them, becoming part of something like this with you all in the crew, in the university. I never got into it. Now, I had my tippy tappy device back in the day where I was commenting on my whatever I was using at the time, iPad or phone or whatever, but I never got into it like this as much as I've done this. I've gotten into this more than anything I've ever done in my whole life. And I'm glad I did, but not without a lot of difficulties along the way. We all have our own opinions about things, and we all have our own personalities and the way we approach others on subject matters. And I come up here as I come up here, not hiding, not faking. I come up in here as me and the way I am, and I'm palatable for some and not to others. And we're all like that. We all have our idiocentricities, if you will. How the fuck did this happen? And it takes a lot to do this. If you're a platform provider out there, and you're presenting a stream for people to come up and participate in, it takes a lot of work. Look at this shit down below. Look at the rubble in that. Look at the shell of the structure back here. Look at the expansion off of that. Look at the expansion off of that. What was this piece? What did it look like before? We know these, this is why I'm so intrigued. It's not nature. It's fucking structure. And that's what just entrances me in this. And with you, crew. Bringing this message. Showing this melt. bringing everybody together as much as I possibly can. Succeeding in it and then failing in it at the same time. I don't know how else to look at the apertures in here. Look at the internals in here. Becoming close with so many of you out there. First and foremost, my brother, for Spartan Red. You know, I used to be out there in the chat, and every time Spartan acknowledged one of my comments, and you know, it was the highlight of my day, man. Every time Jerry acknowledged one of my comments, it was a highlight of my day, man. Because the respect level for those two bringing up this information. And the same with Jen. I was following Jen, True Seeker 69, and all the Antiquitech that she used to do. All those streams of the tech that Jen used to put out. I was up in there. And every time Jen acknowledged me in my comments, it was the highlight of my day. I was part of something. And I know you feel the same way, crew. You know, you watch us go through these melts, and it don't matter what platform out there, okay? We're all part of these same platforms. We all intermingle in these same platforms. And when you're just commenting out there and you post up something and you're highlighted, you get excited, you get appreciative of it. You know, you have the transmission sent back, if you will. You know, you're sending out your message and you're getting a response back. Confirmation. That's what gets you excited. That's what draws you in even more. And that's why we all come up here and here we do what we do. And it's wonderful to be part of it. Because when you start learning about meltology, and it's like, and you can ask Chief, Red Brick Bob, same thing. He's got his chant out. He's been doing this for a while the way Chief does. He's been up here before. Mark's been up here before. James, Jen, Joachim, Davros, Shepu, you name it, they've been up here. Deb, Patty, Alchemo, Seraph, Crystal Frisbee, Pyramids. We've all come up in here together. We all love and respect each other. And we all have arguments with each other. Because we're fucking humans, man. It's called the human condition. And I'm glad to see everybody still interested in meltology and still posting up their evidence and still creating their content and bringing it forward for everybody to be part of. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I got into this social media, if you will. Is because I was inspired by everybody that I just mentioned. And it gave me the inspiration to do what I'm doing right now. And it's helped me so much. It's helped me so much overcome myself and my human condition. Being part of this with you. And I find myself getting excited about what's coming because I've got a little inkling. Spartan has given me a little glimpse, as you can tell, of what's coming next and the quality of the evidence, as only Spartan can bring in his way. And I just try to do it in my way. As we all do. And I'm finding myself getting a little burnt out and needing a little bit of a break. Because I've been hitting it hard for a while. And there's some changes I need to make to better myself. So I can bring you a better quality of me. So what am I getting at? Well, um, I'm getting at, I'm not going anywhere. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here and I'm still going to be doing what I do. But as I mentioned, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a hiatus here eventually soon to upgrade myself and my tech, which means I've got to go out and create the means to do that. Look at that. Look at that expansion. Look at that shell of the structure. Look at the disintegration of it. Look at the internals expanding out on the left side. Just a second. I lost my chat here for a second. And a lot of it is I'm very tired. Not of Meltology, don't get me wrong. Not of you crew, not of any, but I'm not tired of this. I'm tired physically and mentally. And that's why I urge everybody to get involved. And become active more with this family that we've all created together. My way is how I bring it. And try to find a way to expand my vision even more. Create myself in Meltology even more. Because I find myself at the point now to where I need to catch my second wind. Oh. And give myself a little bit of time to do that. So I'm looking forward to seeing others again. Hopefully, it's up to you. Um, I never thought I'd get to this point. But I guess I knew it was eventually coming. Look at that. Look how hot that was. So I'm going to be keeping on, keeping on. I'll be here for today. I'll be here for tomorrow. But I think this week soon, I'm going to have to take this thing in and get it looked at, or somehow get another one. There you are, brother. You with me? I'm going to come center again. Crew, hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
I'm going to come center, see who's here.
It's me.
I heard.
It's me, my man.
Yeah, there you are. That's why I need to upgrade my tech.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. I had to come out because my sister come and I hadn't seen her for a couple of weeks, so that's why. And as soon as she has gone, I've come back in.
Yeah.
As I say, I'm sorry about that. She didn't even tell me she was coming, so it was a very big surprise, but it was good. She bought me food, so even better.
Always good, man.
People get food. It's, it can't go wrong.
Right. Absolutely.
So you can carry on with your dissertation. As you know, I've still got. It's like you're only 2 hours and 35 minutes. That's still young.
Oh man, I just thought I started a second ago. It feels like.
Yeah, keep going because I will show you some stuff late in a little while.
Oh well, you know me, I can keep going. I was just breaking down some stuff with the crew. Kind of talking a little bit about what you and I were talking about as far as my tech goes, and some of the upgrades that I need to do. And for me to do that, I've got to create the ability for that to happen. Means taking it in, getting it fixed, or somehow getting a new one. But nevertheless, I've got to upgrade my shit. So I was just explaining. If I'm not up here for a few days or whatever long, is because my tech is getting upgraded or fixed.
Yeah, I'm sure the crew will forgive you for that, mate. Don't worry.
Well, y'all have hung with me this long.
Listen, Mel says, "Am I getting any action with the nurses today?" There's one little Romanian one. Very nice. I like it when she works the nights.
She works nights.
Guy says the head nurse is dehydrated. She will be. She dehydrated into my the 12. When she gets to 12, she knows about that. Mel, come and see me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, I don't want to throw you under the horses. You can carry on with what you were doing, and I'll sit back and listen and wait my turn, my friend.
Oh, bro, your turn? Are you kidding me? Oh, brother, your turn is every time it is your turn. And
Yeah.
of course. This is why I do this cruise. This guy right here. This guy right here. Um, yeah, I am getting a little tired. I am Mr. Beast fan. And
Mel says, "Not nurse. Oh, the pain is getting worse."
yeah, you better put some lotion on it.
You might get something. It won't be. It won't be a lotion. Listen, I may be. I may have plenty of troubles, but I can always lay on my back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's nice to just feel abused. It's lovely. Oh.
Yeah. You know, you need to, well, you get back to where you need to be. You get out of where you're at. And
Oh, but that's the thing. At the moment, I'm using Wi-Fi from the hospital, and that's why It keeps coming in and out. Once I get back to my home, I have my super dependable Wi-Fi and internet, and I won't have no problems whatsoever.
right.
But as I'm using the one here, it can go in and out, so that's what goes on.
Yeah, a lot of people on it, accessing it.
Yeah, Mel says, Dino, if you ever decide to check your email, maybe we can pull together some fundage for you.
Well, I do check my email. And you know what I see on my email? I see the same thing that everybody sees on their email. Ads for this, shit for that. Nothing to do with Meltology. It's just everybody wanting to sell me shit. Or I've looked at my email and I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm lucky I'm at where I'm at with this shit. With this shit.
I will definitely, Mr. Dean, I will get some money to you and start the ball rolling for your technical stuff. So
Well, that's
no problem.
that's wonderful, and I love you all for that. I'm going to be taking action on my end too. I'm going to be going somewhere to hopefully I can obtain a new system, and I might have an avenue to where I can do that. I've always seemed to be able to dig deep when I need to, and make shit happen when I need to.
Mel just says, "Do you have PayPal?"
No, I don't.
But it might be as advantageous that you actually do get PayPal, because then people can give you the money.
Yeah, and that's wonderful.
And it's not PayPal is not really that difficult to set up. It's very, very easy.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons I never got into the tech stuff at all is because I don't trust the tech stuff at all, especially when it comes to financial shit. Because I've been fucking burned with plastic before.
At some point, though, Dean, you're going to have to. You have to.
Yeah.
I'm the same as you, but I learned that it's better to have your one foot in the fire than none at all. So you have to, Mr. Beast fan says, what about email money transfer, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can do to get some stuff set up. But, I just want the way I use this tech is the way you see me break down meltology.
Yeah.
That's where I've got into getting the most out of this tech for me is getting into the melt like I have and learning off of this cat right here. And many others that have come up, but this clicking on and getting this set up and that set up, and I'm really, I'm like anybody else. Fuck it, man. I got to learn to get into that stuff, but I've always kind of made things happen my way for me, and I never really have reached out to people before like that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get something set up, but it's going to happen soon.
Yeah, I think the case of once you get shown what you need to do, you'll be like, oh, good. I can do that once, and people can pay in, and I can just take the money out when I need it to get my equipment where you need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Curtis says Spartan is protected by those blue walls and blue curtain. Oh dear me. So what are we doing? Do you want to show some stuff?
Yeah. Are you ready to show some stuff, or do you want me to get back into?
I can always do stuff, mate.
Oh well, here we go through.
I've always got. I say this is a new laptop. It's not even my working laptop. This is one that I've got to use in hospital. My working laptop. My God, there's some work there that's not been exposed yet. But this is a fine substitute. Manny says the Bloods and the Crips are switched today. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I was showing a little bit of our hangout from the last few nights.
Oh, right. That's good.
Just incredible.
Of course, it would be because it's us after the old granddads sitting down and throwing out the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And going through hour after hour after hour, and that's how it's done. There's no, you don't seriously think that it just happens. There's work to be done, shifting through endless amounts of pictures, and it's not easy. And how long we've been doing this, and we still coming up trumps. We still find the evidence. We still telling you mountains are nothing more than melted buildings, and we keep saying it, and we keep showing you again and again and again.
Yeah. Yeah, crew, y'all are brilliant.
Yeah, they are. I'll listen to about great talking about his t-shirts.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff. Yeah. Right, let me show some of this imagery, because you might forget Eagle Eye Crew. We will be on it again with something easy.
Yeah.
And I've got a totally different set of evidence for tomorrow, and so is Dino. So the more we can get today is, as I said, I was very surprised when I come back into the stream, and 2 hour 45 minute, and Dino's still going.
Oh,
good stuff.
Yeah, good man. Stuff.
Anyway, you chat, Dean, whilst I get everything ready.
Okay. Spark them if you got them, crew. Get ready for some melt, some Spartan Red, some Laughing Eagle coming at you. Get ready, and I mean it. But with what you're about ready to see, um, is just breathtaking. Um, as you'll get here in a second, the level of this guy right here and his eye with meltology. Well, here you go.
And it's not as if I'm a special person. No. I'm Joe Average, just like you, just like the guy down the road. Just a guy who's looked at the life and said, "Well, why doesn't this make sense?
Yeah.
Why does none of it seems to make sense?" And I've had this thought for 30, 40 odd years, and now in this twilight of my life, because I'm getting older, I've actually got the fucking answer. Right? I've got the big fucking why it looks like this and why it sounds like this. Why we're in all intents and purposes we're fucking slaves still. It's all the same fucking thing. Again, here we go. We have the melted building sinking into the brick flood. Look, balloon rocks. It should be bricks. Look over here to the left. Look up here. It's bricks. But why is this not let's say different temperatures? Different temperature is done to the bricks. Look what's done to the bricks.
Yeah.
And Mr. Furball, he knows as well.
Oh yeah.
Because he don't want to go nowhere near this fucking motherfucker in case it falls on him.
Yeah.
Right, let me make sure. Right, so going the right way. What's happened to the bricks? Look, come on now. I've done boots on the ground from the town that I live in, Aylesbury, and shown exactly the same to the bricks. And these bricks look brand new, some of them, but some of them look like this. Look at it.
Yeah.
What kind of change in the bricks can account for this? Come on.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Really? I've stuck it this kind of zoom to this because I just wanted to show what's happening here to this door. What the fuck? They did that? No. This is the X Factor. The bricks inside have come out and popped out on the outside. Look at the bricks now turned to balloon rocks here.
Yeah.
And we've seen this on many megalithic sites. You see this deformation by the heated bricks. This is what they turn into. This is bricks. This is what they turn into. Come on. Look at this shit. It's incredible. You're right there, Dean.
I love it when you say, look at this shit.
I told you I'm coming back.
I know you are, Red.
I'm telling you. I said, as I said to Dino, the show and the love from everyone is making me heal quicker. Let me tell you.
It is.
3 months ago, I couldn't walk properly. I couldn't move my arms. I couldn't talk properly. Now, totally different ball game now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Oh my days! Please, come on.
Oh yes.
You
Yeah.
remember these? You remember these pictures, Dean? You remember
Yes.
these pictures? I don't have to say nothing because the evidence is right in your fucking face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about my crude lingo, but the evidence is right in your face. How can bricks and obviously look at the tower here in the left is full of bricks. What is going on to the right? Oh my god!
Yeah. And even the texture of the brick and the structure in the background there. I mean, look at the poppers in that, man.
Of course,
You know?
it's heat affected.
Yeah.
The temperatures, and of course, it's all sinking down on top of itself. Oh my days! Please.
God. Come on, man.
This is why I'm into meltology in the way that I am in it. It's not just a fun thing. This is my life
Yeah.
at the moment, and it has been for 6 years,
Yeah.
coming up to 7.
Yeah.
I pride myself on trying to find the best evidence I can find to show you, so that then you can then show it to other people, because that is the way we're going to build this movement. This is about truth. It's a truth movement, real truth that it can't be this. You can't just say, "Oh, well, it's this or it's that." No, this is the truth. This is what
Yes.
this realm is made of: melted buildings
Yeah.
everywhere you want to look, which makes it very easy for real mythologists, because everywhere is evidence. Everywhere.
Yes. And I'd like to say something on this matter. I've heard it stated before by some out there. Whether it's a melted building or a fucking Titan or a petrified this or that, what doesn't matter. What matters is that we don't live on a globe. Well, I disagree. And I disagree for this reason right here. You're fucking looking at it. Okay? It's a building. Everything that we've seen in meltology is a fucking building, a structure, whether it be tech or anything else that we've talked about before. It's a building. That's why it matters. If everything that we're looking at is heat damaged like this and worse, it does matter. It does matter that it's not fucking tighten this, tighten that body parts. It does matter that it's not geology. It does matter that it's not any of those things. Because then, again, this is melted red brick. This is structure. And something fucking happened for it to look like this.
You can't.
So it does matter.
Everything matters. Everything matters. You can't. It's incredible, absolute incredible when you see these examples.
Exactly.
Oh, Dean, here you go. You remember? Look at this. Yeah, it's geology. Yeah, of course. Oh my God! The balloon rocks. Look at the balloon rocks. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look what your bricks have turned into. Come on. You think they got these balloons rocks and oh, they'll look nice at the front. No one noticed that how different they looked to the bricks to the left. Come on. something that's happened to the bricks. X Factor. X Factor.
And they happen instantly.
Look at this. What happened here? What happened? Oh, God. Please. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. But they deserve to be hurt because they've been fooled for long enough. And these types of truths can be beneficial or they can be hurtful. It's your choice, right?
Well, when you see this kind of stuff right here, you think, okay, take away all the balloon rock and take away all the heat damage and put it back into your brick formation. Just picture that whole pick right there being the brick pattern, pristine looking brick with the placard or whatever in the middle that is. Okay. And then instantly, bam, that happened.
Exactly. You know, it wasn't something that happened overnight or over a few months. This was it was so quick that it totally changed the world instantly. The flux of everything was moving around because the heat, the density and buoyancy, all played their parts. You still there, Dana?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Right.
Oh, I'm deep thinking right now, man. I'm just, you start out when you're a critical thinker, you start asking a question, and then you start asking questions on top of that. And the things that I'm looking at with this right here. Okay, again, you take this and put it into a pristine building because that's the way they would have fucking made it. Okay, because it wasn't built like that. Okay, now for it to instantly happen, we know that this is frequency vibration. This is electromagnetism. This is all of it combined. This is piezoelectricity right here in the structures themselves.
Yeah, sure.
So if anybody's ever worked with machinery before on an electrical thing, like a big generator in a plant or something, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. Boom, the breaker pops. Sometimes you get some kind of a precursor activity, a change in something that alerts you to where you can make it to where it doesn't blow up or it doesn't go down. So was there a precursor thing? Was there some kind of a signature that happened leading up to it to where it went bam? Is there any? I mean, these are the things that I think about.
Well, you can tell that obviously they didn't get it in time because there's so much damage.
Yeah.
Right. But they did get it in time so that they could. Some of the stuff was survived, but most of it is damaged everywhere we look.
Yeah.
So obviously they didn't get there in time when it was going on, and obviously as they're trying to cool it down, that I think maybe that was another reason to try to flood the realm, because they were trying to get everything cooled down.
Well, is the infrastructure, the hydraulic infrastructures that we've proven, the dams, the dikes, the aquifers, the internal piping that we've seen in the melt, was this all part of a cooling mechanism for the machine?
Yeah.
And the machine being whatever part of the structure it is, like this one here. It had its function. Did it have a fail safe that failed?
Yeah. It also could open the floodgates of Antarctica. Why it's circular?
Because we see the melt down there too.
Yeah, to keep everything in. Everything's inside the Antarctic circle. Yeah. It's all inside. But that is for another show. and we won't want to get bogged down into that, because that is some really freaky shit about that. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
sorry. Let me go back. I'm getting excited, Dean. I'm sorry, and I hope you're enjoying these wonderful examples, guys and ladies, eagle-eyed crews, meltologists, because these are showing exactly what happened. It's not a fairy story. This is what happened to this realm. Look here. We have one arch made with bricks, these red bricks. You can see them. But what happened to this one in front here? Where are the bricks? Sorry,
Yeah,
Dean.
yeah,
Because it just, people walk past every day, not even thinking, well, why is that one there? Look, so different from the one next to it. Come on, come on. Let me just do it a little bit more. Look,
yeah,
the bricks have gone balloon rock here, but over here you got the okay bricks on the inside, but the balloon rock on the outside.
hmm,
This
yeah,
this is the way the X Factor went. This is the reason it's done. This is because the electrical charge is jumping around. That's
yeah.
why.
Because the state of matter is shifting. You have solid turning into liquid, semi-solid. You got this piece over here liquefying out, ballooning out. This one not as much, expanding around, enveloping this one, causing heat differentials to shoot off up and around others, causing them to expand, drop, changing the definition of the arch. You can clearly see
Of course.
it goes up, and the ballooning goes into the top part of the pick. The arch that was there, the same like the one in the back that's in the brick. You can see, that arch in the back, the brick. You can see the bricks are stacking vertically. It looks like they're starting to go
Yeah, but
blocky
even
vertically.
here, look at further down now. Look, there's no brick that looks the same as it this side. And look, it's it's not pristine, but they still look like bricks here. It's an incredible picture. Again, what is going on? We know what's going on. Bricks are doing tricks, as always. Again and again and again. This is what makes work a little bit easier. It's people's minds that need to change, nothing else. When you start seeing it and start understanding it, and then going out and seeing it for yourself, it becomes a whole lot easier.
Yeah,
Again, look, the bricks have turned blocky here, all along the front here, and we see this huge rubble on the bottom here. Who's to say that didn't come from another part of the side of the building? But again, it's sunken down as well.
yeah,
Oh, wow! Come on.
yeah,
The inside of the building, the back side of the building, you got brick, and you got the front is blocks. And no, don't look like bricks no more. Look here, the side of the gate. Look. This is small, and to the right side it's further out. Look, come
yeah.
on! It's telling you the building's been melted. I love my job. I love looking at this.
Yes.
I love trying to piece together every piece of melted.
Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. You're with Spartan Red. My cunt, your cunt, all our cunt, top cunt, right there. Back in. He's back. And he's in the hospital now, recovering. We all know that. And he's in this place to where the tech kind of makes him pause once in a while. Are you back, brother?
Yeah, I'm back, mate. It only takes a few seconds to sort it itself. As I said, because I'm in the hospital and I'm having to use the hospital Wi-Fi, it goes in and out quite regularly. So I'm just hoping that it just sit still for a little while. I'm like, come on, Jesus Christ! I forgot about this bloody feature. Oh my daisy! Look at the brick, the bricks at the bottom now. And you said they make the building with this at the bottom. Why would you do that? You wouldn't. You make every bit's the same as brick as in a brick formation, and obviously this happened when with the X Factor.
Yeah.
The X Factor came on. That shows you that these buildings are a put up job. They're part of the hustle on the human mind.
Yes.
Right? Because you understand, people don't understand what can happen to a brick, let alone how old a place can be.
Right.
But obviously, when you see this type of damage with balloon rocks and stuff, you know it's from the X Factor. So therefore, it gives us a clear view of 400 to 500 years ago. It wasn't much longer than that. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
They're already trying to tell us. They're already telling us that the time frame has been extended. We're in 1023.
Yep.
We're not in 2023 at all.
Nope.
Wake up.
Wake
Please
up.
do.
Melanie says, I haven't seen my cunt for a while. Well, there he is.
I'll tell
Absolutely.
you, she needs to come round with the nurse's uniform, and then she definitely know where my cunt is.
Great to have him back. It sure is, Mel.
It's great to be back, people. Once I start flowing, and my diction is a little bit more together, it'll be like I never went away, because the work is already there. Dean will tell you.
Yeah.
You know, the crew, the group will tell you I've been hitting them hard, and I will definitely keep going. Again, here.
Mazamel says 100%, brother.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll do it all for you, and I've said this from the very beginning. I'm about making the next man or the next woman or the young child to know about this world and what's in it. We've been we've been fucked over plenty of time. It's about time we grew a set, acted like adults and stopped acting like children who think that the powers that be must educate you to and to the extent that they'll give you education so that you can overthrow them. They're never going to do that.
No.
Therefore, you have to start educating yourself, people.
Absolutely, man. And Monica Alvarado Harrison. I mean, look what she's done with her beautiful family. Her son was out there breaking down meltology and explaining it at 11 years old.
That's it. That's as cool as you like. That is cool as you like. If you're listening to Monica, I hope you're having a wonderful day. One love, brick love to you. One love and brick love to all of you. I really mean that. I really do. Dean. What's going on?
Yeah.
Again, it was showing you this kind of shape is very prevalent, and this is when the bricks are forming, they're expanding. This is what they do.
You get a chance, look at your private chat.
I can't come out of this and do that.
Okay.
Hang on. Wait a sec. Let me just do it then. You just chat for a minute. I'll quickly join it.
Right on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Okay. What you want to do about that?
Well, we'll just keep on keeping on and do what we have to do.
Yeah, but I don't need to come off if that's the case.
Yeah.
Is your lead in there?
Oh, of course, it's all lit up and stuff like it always is. But
it's gonna cut off, isn't it?
Yeah, here in a bit, most likely. So,
what would you want to do?
Well, brother, we're just. I'd like to just keep going the way we are, and then if I click out like I do, if you want to do a quick closeout, it's I don't want it to get to that because I'd rather like to stay up here and do this. But again, I just explained my system here, and it's what I deal with, and I just wanted to let you know before, of course.
All right, you could. Probably I'll try and scoot through it, and again, you see the balloon box at the bottom, and it'll always be at the bottom because they're close to the heat. That's why most of it. Sometimes we do get a sporadic spray of the balloon rocks, but that's because then the temperature is changing and they're moving around. That's why. But here in the center here is, look in here, bricks in here. Why would there be bricks in here? Why would you even think about doing this?
Right.
Why would you do this? It's obviously something done to the building that was not of human making.
Absolutely.
Oh, Dino. Remember this?
Yes, I do.
Oh dear. This is why I have to come back, peoples. This is why I have to come back to show you this stuff. And I'm not saying other people won't be showing you, but I don't think people would be showing you this kind of stuff the way that I have it.
Because no, not at all.
They're looking at different ways and means. But me, I'm just looking fairly and squarely at the evidence. I always say this. Dean knows it. I always go with the evidence.
Yes.
Oh, look at the shit in the corner. Look at this in the corner with plants growing it as well. My God. And then not only that, but look at the way the wall is coming down. Look at it. It's going outwards at the bottom. Look.
Yes.
It's going this way. Oh my God. And it's just incredible shot. I feel so humble that I was the one person who found it. You know,
Yeah.
let's say in through the course of time, someone else will be pulling it out and showing it, because I see it all the time. People in the group pulling out stuff I've already shown them, but I don't mind seeing it again. Hang on a second, people. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Can I open the door?
Yeah. Where are you? Right.
Bless you, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. What can
You're
I do?
right, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna walk here tonight. I just wanted to see who is here.
Oh, I'm here.
Anything you just let me know.
I will do.
Yeah?
Thank you very
So,
much.
Derek, yeah?
Yeah.
Onale?
O'Neill.
Oni.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
all right.
Thank you.
That's all right. Thanks.
Okay.
See.
Bless, man.
Thank you.
Bless.
Sorry that people. That was my night nurse is a man, so that bang goes that idea. Neil, you definitely need to come round now, because I got a man, and that's good. Unless you're trying to wash my backside, I'm not gonna enjoy that at all. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the weight, the actual what's happened to this building. Notice at the bottom the windows. Look how this building is moving apart from one side to the other, and you can see this because the apertures are in different places. Look, this one should be here underneath this. Look where it is. It's back here.
Yeah.
Look at it. This one is down, but it's been stretched down as well. Look. Here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It's sunk lower.
And again, look at all the bricks. Turns to balloon rocks. Man.
Look, man.
Just give it a little bit closer so you see it. Come on. It's not some kind of process that you can do this to your building. No, it's not. No human process. This is the X factor. Again, in the church, but we're not really, very nice picture of the Christ. But I'm looking at the balloon rocks behind here, and the bricks in the center here, and this depravity that we call the building is just totally mangled. Look at that down here, and then to the left, look, balloon rocks. How is it possible? Electrical current dancing around in flux. This is what happens. You there still, Mr. Dean? Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean. Anyway, hopefully he come back. Excuse me a second. Yeah, Dino's in the chat. Well, I'm gonna just make this the last one then, and we'll continue tomorrow because there's a whole heap of interesting pictures that I've got, and I'm obviously that's today, and I've got tomorrow's as well. So it'll be probably a very long show tomorrow. Hang on. Yeah, so please make sure you get yourself in for tomorrow. Dean will be back, no doubt, and I will definitely be back. I'm doing my. This is like my training. Only cunts comply. Exactly. Make sure you hit your buttons, and it's been a great few minutes for me because I had to go. But tomorrow I will be back to show some more incredible meltology. Normally, Dean would sort stuff out, but I'll be sorting it out today as I used to. But please remember, we're all family. We love you, and we just want the best for you. We're trying to come as a team to try and break the hold that this new world order has over people, and we need clarity, and we certainly need our children to be taught better than they have been. We love you, and we always will. We will be back tomorrow, as I say, and remember, we are the survivors of the survivors. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. It's good night from me, and it's good night from him.